It's 2026, and there's two ways to buy a new roof for your home. The old school, high-pressure sales tactic way, or the new school, modern, high-technology, efficient way, and that's the way Tetti Roofing does it. And we're going to break down both ways in this video. So the old school way, you're going to call around, you're going to look for quotes to get a new roof for your home. Maybe you have a couple leaks, maybe your roof is 20-plus years old, you just know it needs to be replaced, and you're calling around. Well, here's what you're going to find. If you call 5 contractors, 3 of them most likely won't pick up the phone or won't call you back for a couple of days. So right off the bat, you should take them off your list, because if they're not going to give you customer service when you're trying to get a quote, you're probably not going to get good customer service after they put a roof on your home. The other thing that you're going to come across, companies that want to set a sales appointment up with you. They want to send a sales rep out. They're going to say, oh, we need to do an inspection on your roof. We're going to send a rep out. We need to have a little bit of your time in your home. You got to have both decision makers there. If they tell you you need both decision makers in the home to set an appointment to give you a price, red flag. I would cancel that appointment right away. Now, the way Tetti Roofing does it, it's a little bit different. And how do I know it's different? Well, we've tested the market. We've called around all the competition. We know how they operate. And I can tell you right now, there's nobody in our market that does it the exact way that we do it. We can present to you completely over the phone a couple different options depending on your situation. The first thing, though, is we got to send out an inspector. We need to get our eyes on your roof. We need to do a roof report. There's no cost to you. It comes with a free report, and it will evaluate your roof, so we could present to you a couple different options. And we're never going to give you one price. We're going to say, here's a couple options, and let's go over what we think is the best fit depending on what your goals are for the home. In our opinion, that's the right way to do it. It takes us about 20 minutes to present a couple different options over the phone, as opposed to most old school contractors want to spend 2-3 hours in your home where they're going to try to convince you to say yes, no matter what. They're going to give you all these downsells, which means they're going to say, oh, if you sign today, we'll knock off $3,000, and they're not going to want to leave without you saying yes. Versus what we do, again, 20, maybe 30-minute presentation, depending on how many questions you have, completely over the phone, at your earliest convenience. It can be done after 5. It can be done during business hours, on the weekend. You choose on when it's most convenient for you. So those are the two ways that you can buy a roof or get a quote for a new roof in 2026. So you decide what the right way is for you.